Hello dear student, in part 4, chapter 1 chemical reactions and chemical equation we will cover following contents: exothermic reaction, endothermic reaction, redox reaction, corrosion and rancidity. So let's discuss one by one. Exothermic reaction. So the reaction that involve the evolution of heat are called exothermic reaction. For example, burning of gas produce heat energy. See the in chemical equation form: methane, natural gas, when combined with oxygen on the process of burning, it produces carbon dioxide, water vapor and heat energy. Next example, decomposition of vegetable into compost is an also example of exothermic reaction. When the waste material of vegetable decompose, carbon present in waste material of vegetable oxidize and after that oxidation reaction produce heat energy. So it's also exothermic reaction. So why respiration considered as exothermic reaction? Respiration is considered an exothermic reaction because of during respiration inhalation process we take oxygen, and this oxygen used to break down into simpler substance such as carbohydrate, protein, fat during digestion. Carbohydrate that are absorb are broken down into glucose, and glucose combined with oxygen in the cell of our body and provide the energy. This reaction is called respiration. See the chemical in the form of chemical equation: glucose formula is C6H12 combined with oxygen and produce carbon dioxide, water vapor and heat energy in the form of ATP, and this energy used for different body function. So respiration is considered as an exothermic reaction because after the chemical reaction produce heat energy. Next, endothermic reaction. So the reaction which occur by absorption of heat are called endothermic reaction. For example, ferrous sulfate. When ferrous sulfate absorb heat energy, it break down in ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. So it is a type of decomposition reaction. Generally all type of decomposition reaction are endothermic. Next example is calcium carbonate. When we provide heat energy, it decomposes in calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. And also the photosynthesis process considered as an endothermic reaction because during the photosynthesis reaction heat sunlight energy is absorbed and after that it form the carbohydrate. So photosynthesis energy is also a type of endothermic reaction. Next is redox reaction. So the reactions in which oxidation and reduction takes place simultaneously is called redox reaction. So first we understand what is oxidation and reduction. The oxidation process in which addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen. In both terms we can say that the reaction is oxidation, and reduction reaction when with the removal of oxygen and addition of hydrogen, that type reaction we can call as reduction. See the example: in this reaction copper oxide convert in copper. So here oxygen remove, so that is reduction reaction, and next hydrogen convert into water. So here oxygen is added, so it is a oxidation reaction. So we can see that in this chemical reaction both process reduction and oxidation takes place simultaneously. Next example, ferric iron oxide. Iron oxide convert in iron. So here oxygen is removed from iron oxide and form iron, so it is a reduction, and from hydrogen to form water molecule. So here addition of oxygen. So it is the oxidation reaction. So both process reduction and oxidation takes place simultaneously. So it is the example of redox reaction. See the picture. In this activity, oxidation of copper to copper oxide. When we heat the copper, it convert in copper oxide. Next chemical reaction is corrosion. So the phenomena in which metal are slowly eaten away by reaction of air, water, chemicals present in the atmosphere is called corrosion. For example, when silver react with sulfur present in atmosphere, it form black coating of silver sulfide on silver. And when copper react with carbon dioxide and water vapor present in atmosphere, it form green coating of copper carbonate and copper hydroxide on copper. Next example is rusting of iron. It is due to corrosion. When iron is react with water vapor present in atmosphere, it form rust. And how how can prevent the rusting process? First, by applying paint on iron articles, rusting can be prevented. Paint does not allow oxygen and moisture to come to contact with the surface of iron. So we can prevent by the painting on the iron articles. And also galvanization is the process for the prevention of rusting process. In this process, zinc metal coating on the iron articles. Next chemical process is rancidity, the process of slow oxidation of oil and fat present in food materials resulting the change of smell and taste in them is called rancidity. See the picture in which food materials get oxidized and its smell and taste change and it get spoiled. Next, rancidity of food can be prevented by following methods: by keeping food materials in airtight container, refrigeration of cooked food at low temperature, and packing of food item like potato chips in packet containing nitrogen gas inside of air. It prevent oil and fat from reaction with air. Avoid keeping the cooked food and food material in direct contact with air, and by adding antioxidant, for example BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole. So it prevent the process of rancidity, and we can prevent by the process of oxidation by using following method.